Now my client side of the project is deployed on Docker and GCP, so you can access by this remote URL. And you can choose files to upload here. Let's select these 3 files and load engine. So now here you have 2 options. The first one, let's test search for term. Let's enter Vim, and you can see all the term that contains Vim inside with the frequencies. So I didn't implement searching for specific doc or folders because of the limitation of time. So my application can only search for a term with its frequency, but I don't know about which file it belongs to. And you can click on back to go back to this page. And then you can look for top N. You can type your N here, let's say top 10, and click on search. And then the system will return the top 10 frequent terms in all the files listed over there with the frequencies sorted from the highest to the lowest. And let's do it again. If we do 2, we will only see 2 of them. That's all about the demo. And let's take a quick look at the code. So my frontend is properly deployed, but my backend is not deployed because of some Docker file issue. So in order to test this application, you need to first clone the server and then run it locally. And I provide the instruction very detailed in this README. And for the client side, I basically just have many components for the load engine file, the page, and the search term page, and the result page. Everything is located in those React components. And one thing I want to point out is that when we search for a specific term, I'm using Axios to call the API from the local host, since the server side is not deployed. So I'm just like using the localhost port. And also, it's the same when I do top N here. It's also calling the API from localhost. So for the server side, I use Python with a very simple Flask server. So in the main, you can see I import some Flask API and just 2 very simple routes, which is the first is the search for term, another one is the top N. And if you run the app locally, it will just like listen to all the API calls. And I have the mapper and the reducer basically just using the WordCamp code given by the lectures.